Hi there. So I am here with a general message. This is going to be a collective reading. So collective readings mean that they don't necessarily apply to any zodiac signs. I'm not sure what this is going to be about. I know that I keep being pushed to do collective readings, and to be honest with you, I've been putting them off for several reasons. But I just know that usually I get very intense energies, and I've had an energy around me for quite some time that I haven't given any attention to, and it's not about energy. These are beings of light. Um, I channel almost anything. Took me a while to figure that out and say that, but there's some tarot readers that know exactly who I'm talking about. I've discussed it with them, just weird things, weird thoughts, and it's time. So, there's been some occurrence. Oh, I know exactly where this is going. There's been some if I could talk, there's been some occurrences that have happened in the world that haven't really been acknowledged or enough attention to. Y'all ever wonder why there's a lot of NASA flights lately? Y'all wonder about that, what is it called? A cube or whatever, that there's one somewhere in the United States, one elsewhere. Um, just think about it, okay? There's a lot of things going on that we haven't been made aware of. That our governments do know, and that we haven't been made fully aware of. So, take that how you will. So let's see what they want to talk about. Okay. So, so we have guilt. I release any beliefs that no longer assist in my soul's growth. It's time that a lot of us realize that there is more to life. I've been saying this for a while. Transformers, more than meets the eye. There's a reason for that. Then we have adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I want a couple more. I'm going to go deep in this, but I think I know what I'm getting because I'm channeling too. Okay, so courage. I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. And success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Followed by abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. So I feel like that I know who I'm channeling. And I'm not going to say who out of respect to her and him. But I feel like that for too long we've been too focused. This is what's coming to me. For too long, we have been focused on others and their circumstances, others and honestly their feelings in a way that's not healthy, as in unwilling to truly be yourself because of and do what you want to do in a healthy way. I ain't talking about no evil stuff. I'm being told to specifically say, and I have wind hitting me from the front. Um, anyways, so usually that means that it's someone that's saying like, hey, make sure that you get the message across clear. So with these here, I feel like the guilt is the guilt that we bring upon that society as a whole brings upon ourselves, yes? Brings upon ourselves, excuse me, because we honestly look to others. We have been forming a lot of countries have a codependent relationship, as in like you focus too much on the whole and not the individual, and then you wonder why you falter and why you fail. Just saying. You focus on the whole and not the individual. And I understand that honestly, I'm channeling, it could be a lack of, to be honest with you, awareness. It could also just be laziness. I feel like that with adversity, that I'm being told to say that a lot of us aren't typical. We aren't typical. And it's not being typical as in like the average day person. We haven't been truly allowed to embrace our true selves. Maybe some of you have abilities. Maybe some of you honestly are coming into your abilities. If you've ever noticed, this is probably the biggest awakening the last several centuries. And that's why a lot of people are awakening without even meaning to. They're just beginning to realize, you know what? I'm tired of having to revolve my life around others. It's not supposed to be like that. When the individual is happy, it radiates. It is a ripple effect. When the individual is happy within themselves, they have joy. They don't have any dependency on upon another. That is when they are truly happy with themselves. And that is something that is not taught enough. It's that easy. Having the courage to stand alone. Having the courage to stand alone brings you nothing but success and abundance. Not saying that you have to be alone forever. It's not like that. It's standing alone and speaking the truth and doing what you want to and are meant to do. Move forward. Very powerful people, or whoever's I'm channeling for. Very powerful. Very awesome. Ooh, I got a one that is reversed. I'm being told that, if anything, the energies have shifted because it was way past time. I channeled this months ago. I don't know if I still have the video up, but the whole point is that for a long time coming, the energies have shifted due to things that are external to the world. I'm being told not to say things. Please correct myself. Not even extraterrestrials there. Whoever this energy is like us. It's also the Aquarian age, yes. But if anything, the energies have shifted. It's not just because of the planets. It's because of several other things. Star seeds, what it do? This is definitely directed towards you. I said directed towards you. What's this card? You can't make this up. Arrow, surround yourself with protective energy. Pointed at you. Pointing at you. And warrior, be fearless and stand strong. Some of y'all might have Mayan guides. And a lot of people, if you don't know anything about the Mayans, please look them up. Didn't I say that I felt like this awakening has one of the strongest ones in several centuries? I feel like that it's been at least like 1,000 years that's been this intense. And of course, it hasn't been documented properly, if anything, because history, it's like telephone, the way that our history has been documented. This person thinks this thing, and then they say it to this person, and then it transforms into a completely different story, and then it goes to the other person. That's how our history has been documented, is what I'm being told. Anything else from this deck? Lord, take charge with authority. Mountain, stand your ground. This is all about standing your ground. This is all about standing your ground. I feel like Mirror Guardian, this was the one that was flipped over when I was going through the deck, and I had just put the deck together before. I didn't notice it. Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. So, ow. Some of y'all are honestly... Some of y'all need to listen to your own internal focus over the next few years. There's going to be things that are going to try to lead us astray. However, it is not true. That's what I'm being told. There's things that are underneath the surface. It may say Lord, but it says take charge with authority. That, like, what did I say? What did I just say? That haven't been discussed with us. I don't care if it looked like the aliens guy, dude. Haven't been discussed with us. There's things that are of much more importance. No offense. I ain't even going to talk about one specific. About than two old men arguing about a fucking position that is honorable. It's an honor to have that position. More focus on that than humanity itself. And then there's all these things that are happening around the globe that aren't even being fully discussed with the globe civilian, the inhabitants, man. Why do you think intuition is spiking up? Why do you think all these abilities are coming out of people, especially people like me? I grew up thinking this shit was fake. Look where I'm at now. I didn't want it. I asked for it. I have it now, and I'm pretty damn good because I listened to my own compass during my healing process, during all of them. I listened to my internal compass because you know what? I wanted to be fearless for myself and my son and stand strong. And I feel like that there's too many, and I'm channeling, yeah, but I've been pushed to say this, and I know that I'm being guided to say this as well, that it's not always about light and love and yoga and vegan and all that. No, it is about clearing your trauma. Go ahead with your fake smiles and all. I'm literally channeling. Go ahead with your fake smiles, acting like, tell me that you're all right, that everything is all right when it's not. Those of you that have done the work, that have worked very hard, you know exactly what I'm talking about. You know exactly what I'm talking about. You know that those that watch, that, you know, some people that do tarot and they don't care. They don't really channel real things. They channel like what you want to hear. They channel you happiness, plastic, instead of the real thing. Love, humanity. People like you, we're here to teach you the real thing. We're here to channel. So let's move forward. So there has been too many things going on of late that we haven't been made aware of. A lot of you have had an idea. Also, I'm just catching up before we move forward. Also, the whole point of being a starseed and light work is to protect the light. The light is the soul of humanity. The soul of humanity has been sucked from each and every one of you individually by everything that you have, if anything, invested in that was nothing special, just something to numb the pain, whether it be social media, alcohol, attention, drugs, sex, food, whatever. Guess what? That's called numbing. That's not called healing. You could be a starseed and say that you'll do your starseed work and all this, but do you really? Are you speaking up about it? Are you cowering? Because you're meant to be a warrior for a reason. This isn't a joke. This is spiritual warfare. This is energy warfare. I'm spiritual, yes. I read energy. I'm an energy doctor. I could read energy from different perspectives. I'm very good at it. Everyone can be this good. Everyone can be this good. Let's see what else they gotta say. Some of y'all, this is the Three of Cups, but it says abundance in reverse. Some of y'all, this is what needs to change. You sitting here dealing, I view this as codependent behavior. Three of Cups could be joy, it could be all these good things, but in reverse, it is codependent behavior. It's also settling. It is not being truly satisfied. It is settling. There's a difference between settling and satisfaction. Being content and satisfied. Satisfied is very positive. It is a very uplifting energy. Being content is, sorry, I don't give a fuck. I move my hands. A channel. Being content is just being okay. Being satisfied is being joyful and satisfied, right? We got the Wheel of Fortune. We got the Wheel of Fortune, then we have the Knight of Cups. What needs to be realized is that you're the only one that can make a real turn. With lack of action, Knight of Cups is action. Any knight is action. Emotional action. Clearing the past, clearing the pains, clearing codependent behavior, and getting your power back. Getting your power back. That's what this is all about. Nothing quite as powerful as Queen of Wands, right? Having your power back, standing in your power. It says public defender. Literally says public defender, doesn't it? Look at it. Look at it. Public defender. We are so protected during this transition into this new age, this new era. And some of you have all these gifts, all this amazingness wrapped inside you. Some of you don't even know what you are. And you're trying to figure it out. Here's your sign. You wouldn't be drawn to watch this unless you knew, unless you had an inkling. A lot of people don't believe because they have these limiting mindsets about these limiting mindsets. Nine of Swords. Being up at night, overthinking, being cruel to yourself, and not believing and trusting in your imagination. working through sorrow in unhealthy ways, not dealing with your trauma. You have to clear out the pain so the light shines brighter. I will tell you, a lot of my clients that come to me for personal readings, because I could see your chakras. I could sense your chakras. I could sense in my mind. I have a variety of abilities. And one of my abilities is that I can see your chakras, see which ones are unaligned, what you can do to help them be aligned, what you can do to feel better too. It's mind, body, and soul when it comes to chakras. That's what they don't teach. And honestly, a lot of heart chakras are blocked constantly. Anything from I see vines, I have seen mold, I have seen glass, I have seen a variety, and each heart chakra means that there's something going on specifically. And I feel like that for a long time, if anything, the pain has been painted over. The bleeding heart that was bleeding was painted all red to cover the pain. Hey, it's all red. I ain't cut. Good. No, it doesn't work like that. I think some of you might be getting the picture now when it comes to healing work. Some of y'all have probably gone through some like crazy, mad, disturbing, like I literally, my heart chakra has been hurting on and off. I just did a zodiac read for Libra, and it's the collective. It's the collective energy. Because it stops and then it starts and then it stops, and it's not like super painful. It's just a tightness, and not in like a scary medical way. I'm good. But what it is that it's the pain, or someone that I know is going through a heart chakra awakening, and it's honestly, it's electrifying, I guess. Knight of Wands. I feel like with the Tower, that came out really quick. Some of y'all are beginning to, you really are seeing the bigger picture, and you're beginning to realize that it's not just necessarily about light. It is about light. It's about bringing the light forward, but sometimes you have to go through the tunnel and have your blinders on, spend some time in isolation, and really figure yourself out before you even try to venture into helping another. And that is some of the teachings that are lacking today. There are a lot of spiritual teachers who have such severe trauma and insecurity that they have yet to heal. And then because they are not healed fully, they are spreading that pain, that bull crap, to others, to the masses, if anything. You don't want to be a survivor. You want to be a thriver. That's the age that we're in. The surviving age, last 100 years. Last 200 years. Last 300. The victim mode shit, that era, that energy, gone. It's gone. It's done. Stick a fork in it. It's done. This is about, honestly, standing together, but with each individual truly knowing themselves, being 100% authentic to, yes, raise the vibrations, but also just to make humanity better. It's been a long time. Been a long time coming. Some of us already done it. Some of us haven't. Some of us don't know how to do it. You know how to do it. Get a hold of a reader like me. I would mention a specific other reader that is so amazing, but I do not want to. I actually two. I would mention two, but I don't want to offend them. Well, not offend them, but they don't. One of them does readings like this. The other doesn't. What did I say about standing together? What did I say? The individual. There is one hand holding that sign. That sign, each individual sign is a 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands is standing their ground. And each person standing their ground. Each person standing their ground. I ain't calling for like war. What is it good for? Absolutely nothing. The time of war is over. It is time. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Doesn't that? I'm so glad I noticed that. Why not? I'm so glad I noticed that, y'all. I didn't know that my candles were so whatever. Did you see it bouncing? Anyways. Some of y'all need to start choosing you. Dreaming of what you want. Dreaming of what you want to be. Growing into what you want to be. This is all about uplifting yourself. I'm done with this deck. Also, look at the bottom. It's the Hanged Man. Finding enlightenment yourself. Oh, that just scared me. But I'm still channeling, so I gotta keep going. Anyways. For those of you concerned about love, you will never find love unless you truly love yourself. I'm being told to bluntly say that. Unless you truly love yourself, you could spend time alone. You find joy and happiness being alone. Because guess what? That's how you attract someone in. Exactly, someone. Is when you truly love yourself. Beautiful uncaging. And it's the heart, isn't it? Isn't it the heart? Is it the heart chakra? I think it is. Some of y'all, the key to your heart is yourself. The key to your heart is your soul. Is your soul. Is your soul. Some of y'all already know that, and you're watching this just to get confirmation on things because you've been running around in circles trying to find someone that you love and that will love you equally. Equal reciprocity. When you fully love yourself, you attract someone that fully loves you. And you will fully love them. I want you to show me the way every day. Into me I see. What have I been saying? This is all about you. This could very well just be about, it's all about the individual, dude. It's all about the individual. I'm also being told, okay, so some of you might have noticed that there's things going on with your throat chakra. Maybe they, for example, a lot of the times when I sing, when I'm channeling, or a lot of the times when I'm channeling, you know how your earrings, some of you, you know, how your earrings, when you're trying to convert something, that happens when I talk and sing. I don't talk about it a lot, but it means several things to me. Over the last several months, I noticed that my voice has gotten a hell of a lot better when I sing, when I actually care to sing. That's starseed energy. It's all about the art and passion, too. This was on the bottom earlier, trying to come out. Close encounters. Some of y'all have been locking yourselves away or being asked not to. Shining through. One more. We have sacred reverence. You take your sacred divinity, you take that key that the divine has been trying to give you, but you have been ignoring it. Unlock yourself. Look inside yourself. Let yourself shine out and be who you're meant to be. Be who you're set out to be. Be what you deserve to be and what you've always deserved to be, and that is the best version of you. And allow yourself to truly believe and feel what you deserve to feel. I got a couple flippers here. I might end it right here. I think I'm going to. The land between and beyond the ordinary. A home. Not any house can be a home. And not just any planet can feel like home. It's time to change the planet. Society as a whole. When you wish upon a star, makes no difference who you are. Anything your heart desires will soon come true. Anyways, that's what I have for y'all. I feel like some people just honestly need the motivation. If you don't motivate yourself, I'll help you. Anyways, thank you so much. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, please feel free to contact me. My information will be down below. I can channel for starseeds. I figure out what your abilities are. If you have any questions, please feel free to look at my reviews at facebook.com/rebel angels tarot or send me an email at rebelangeltarot@gmail.com. Thank you.